All right, hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. This channel is for educational purposes, and we try to look into great theories, concepts, and discoveries that you might not be familiar with, things that have been suppressed, and that the powers that be, the Illuminati, or the um, Cabal, they don't want you to know about this stuff. So they have persecuted it. They have um, made sure that these are way over at the margins, difficult to access. You might have to be an experienced researcher or know where to look, and hopefully we will dig some of these things up and put them back into circulation. Uh, this is a segment that we have that is called Your Blind Side, where I talk to some of the Patriot diggers, anons, and truthers out there, and hopefully help them out a little bit by uh, giving them a heads up about what might be in their blind spots or you might not be seeing because you are preoccupied with your digging in your rabbit hole or rabbit holes. And I've been emphasizing just the um, idea of redeployment. Um, I think a lot of you out there, a lot of you truthers out there, are full control people or majority control or, some type of control, sandbox control. Um, and that we are watching a movie or a reenactment or uh, recreation of the events or watching a mop-up of the events, but that we have actually won or are on the verge of winning, and that the reenactment that we're seeing or the movie that we're seeing is something that is not really for us. It is for a different audience, an audience that needs to be shocked into waking up and out of their catatonic state. And so it has to be rather absurd um, and really kind of uh, unbelievable. And so if we watch it, it will do nothing but trigger us, get us angry over just the um, uh, insulting nature of what we're kind of watching. Now, I'm not saying that you should just completely take your eyes off of this, but um, I'm just talking about looking toward the future and looking toward, okay, if and when we do win this, what happens next? And what happens next is some type of, in implementation stage of implementing a different agenda. But that agenda has a threat of being also um, whitewashed or full of false consciousness, false beliefs, false uh, flags and psyops, um, especially since it encompasses a lot of our older belief systems. Ask yourself if you've really challenged your core belief systems. You've, I'm sure you've been red pilled in your life, and that is when you recognize that you have been lied to. You've been lied to about a lot of very important and fundamental things about your life. But how important and fundamental have those things really been? Have they really cut to the absolute core of your being? Your do you have did you have like major emotional investments like going all the way back to, your early life before you even like left the house. Um, 5 years and younger, uh, the rituals and the uh, family uh, uh, practices, the holidays, the early experiences, especially in the church and community, that you kind of have taken for granted. And uh, just ask yourself if you really check these things. Are you sure that these things are correct? Because I would submit that they probably don't stand the test of stand up to scrutiny, and that you will find that they are psychological operations just like everything else that you dug up from the 20th and 21st century. And so they're not suitable for moving forward into an implementation stage. Um, Now, if they are, great, but they aren't. Um, and because, I've done a lot of this digging, and a lot of these things that I hear you talking about, they fall apart like a house of cards when given the proper scrutiny. This is particularly true of your religious books. Your religious books uh, are psychological operations just like your school books and just like your newspapers and magazines and movie scripts, and all of it is propaganda for your consumption in order to, inculcate you with false beliefs and false values. Um, Now, that doesn't, what the fact that you might have some very righteous and pious and, um, you know, um, useful values, that still doesn't mean that you are not the victim of a psychological operation. Even if you are, I'm not suggesting in any way that you are not a good person, and that the values that you've imbibed aren't good values. That still doesn't mean that it's not a psychological operation. It can easily be a limited hangout. That's why I believe that our movement needs to move forward on the basis of deism. And deism, many of our American patriots who founded this country were deists, and that is the belief in one God who is a good God, who has given the human beings higher mental and spiritual faculties, reason and intuition and inspiration and um, sense of justice, a sense of aesthetics, conscience. One might say love, I don't know. Um, and uh, has allowed us to behold God's creation and to be able to, through, our senses and our, um, the beauty of nature, the wonderment of nature, the laws of physics, geometry, and math, music, and through that, we are able to understand God directly, not through an intermediary, not through a priest or a pope or an imam or a rabbi, and not through a book, not through a testament or a Quran, but directly. And that is the next step that we need to take to move into the golden age, the 5D consciousness, or the uh, uh, age of Aquarius, is to be able to determine our religions directly without intermediaries. And that way, these psychological operations will not work on us. Okay. Um, like, share, subscribe, comment, and contribute. And we will return tomorrow with another segment. Meanwhile, have a wonderful day and remember to watch your blind side.